Hello viewers, welcome back with your boy JB Dimogo. As I promised, and the interviews at 224 some of the best people in the industry. As I promised me the Viaba. The one and only I'm being interviewed, Ruth Adwamankwa Adomunyame, the rap goddess, Eno. Madam, welcome.
Thank you.
You didn't know you knew something would do. Wow.
Yeah.
Finally, nice to meet you.
Wow, it's a pleasure.
You're doing great. You're doing great things.
Thank you.
First of all, let me congratulate you on your award that you won from Afrima, Best Female Rap Act, right?
Yeah.
And also, the 3 music awards. You were given an award for most influential woman.
No, best rapper.
Best rapper on 3 music. Oh, okay. Wow.
Yeah.
You're killing the game.
Yeah, sure.
How's everything going?
Everything is good, though. Yeah.
I seen success is all over.
Hard work pays.
Hard work pays.
Yeah.
Hard work pays. You know what? At T4, when you're talking about persistent tenacity, she's the epitome, and that's something as an epitome. She's very hardworking. She's someone that I kept following. I was like, is she going to make it? Because looking at the industry as a female rapper, and not just a rapper who just raps about money or anything. She raps about important issues. What did I say? And the lyrical dexterity, the way I used to lyrics, and then basic. Wow. Now, then person me when they say, how do you feel about the way the industry look down upon female artists or female rappers in the game?
Yeah. Well, I used to think the industry actually looks down on women, female rappers or anything.
Okay.
But I came to feel when you talk about the industry is not like some institution, BSc baby industry, and your mommy and your papa. So we and she will be saying, you have to work hard to make somebody also feel like, okay, this girl or this guy coming up is worth supporting. But if you don't work hard, you're not going to get that attention you want. Yes, some people have favorites and then they keep on pushing the favorites and it's like somehow hype over talent.
True.
Yeah, but even if you are talented and you don't work hard, you lose it.
You lose it, that's true.
Yeah, someone might work hard and be talentless.
That's true.
And will pass you.
And will pass you.
So I think that it all boils up to say like you work hard. But then a male dominated.
Yes.
And then it used to be like maybe at first, so people show cry. You see, maybe about 15 guys on a bill with just one girl.
Yeah.
10 guys. Like I was always advocating, say it should be balanced. Like at least, I'm not so dear, but you can count up to 10 women. Even if you pick like 5 men, you pick 5 women on your event.
It's not bad.
We the women, we the rock shows.
So let me ask you. I know you are able to pull the crowd. I know when you put Eno on bill, she'll pull. One thing you have to take into consideration is that these event organizers, they want their money.
Sure.
What I say?
Yeah.
When they put Eno, they know they will get Eno to bring their money. Do you feel the same way about the other female in the industry? Yeah,
because and you'll be but the few that are making it are actually dope. Like when you put me for the females that I've seen working shows with me. It's crazy because even some of the guys don't even pull their numbers.
Pull the numbers.
Yeah, and we equally work stages just like the guys. Yeah.
All right. So guys, all the organizers, we need to change the way we think, the way we pick these artists. Now, there's one thing that I was going through Facebook, and who said Sarkodie made a comment about how the industry should stop limiting you and they should stop tagging you as a female MC. And he looks at you as like a real MC, not just a few. Because when you say a female MC, the notion is that people start to like, I put this in my hair. Yeah. So how do you feel about that? Sarkodie, someone like Sarkodie making such comments about you?
Well, I think Sarkodie from day one has known me like since I was a small girl. Like since I started from home and everything, he knew me and he believed in me from day one. So I'm not actually surprised because he always saw something big in me, and always like, you know, try to direct me and all that. So I'm not surprised. It's like, it's the world that is getting to know me. That is why when I do something, it feels so surprising and all. But those who knew me from day one actually knew what I had. Yeah.
Okay. So, you know, the thing is, the fans, people who are aspiring to be where you are now, sometimes all they see is your videos, wearing a nice outfit, and that's what intrigues them. They want to be like you.
Yeah.
Now, how did you get to where you are? Like, was it an easy, you know, path, or did you go through? Because a lot of people feel like, a lot of people talk about the hardship that they go through. I want to know what Eno went through to get to where she is.
Well, I think success no get formula. Like, I don't go if you sit here and tell you, say, yeah, this is what I did, this is what I did to get where I am or anything. No. It hasn't been an easy journey, because what you see on TV or whatever is not what you think it is. And never dream to be like somebody, because you might be even better off than the person. Yeah, it's just hard work and consistency, because I didn't come from a rich background to get money to be pumped in my art or anything. And even my family were not even supportive of what I was doing, so I had to leave home like somebody who is on the streets. And right from school, I was like hustling, doing petty jobs just to keep myself on the streets.
So what are some of the jobs you did?
I was at a boutique.
Yeah.
You
probably taking. Hold on. How long ago was that?
Oh, I did the boutique thing before I released Tonga, and later on, I mean, the boutique even became mine.
Okay. And then you share peanuts.
Oh yeah, like I was just doing it just to eat, because I mean I was not home. I was not home, and then I couldn't go home. So right from Tema, I went to school in Kumasi. From Kumasi, then I moved to Koforidua to work there. I moved from Koforidua to Ebri, from Ebri. Like I was just hopping, just to get a place to sleep, you know, and take care of myself and do the music. And there was no like record label signing me or anything. I mean, contracts came. Some don't favor me. Some just come because of the fun of it and go and all that. The road has been very, very hectic. Like, it hasn't been easy. So if you want to like come out and do music or anything, just know say it's just consistency. Like, oh yeah, one day I mean you
were now some of the petty jobs you did. Artist ni be dream say or artist ni there. And you can say or juma.
That's bad.
And so tenefi na on your children na labels na di dwane na ba na man and girl what do you then I
Jay-Z munyi na juma. Yeah, cuz I mean it's work. Music itself is work in general, and you know, as a talent nothing has to bother you, especially if you're a writer. You need that peace of mind and everything to write and everything. But in our world, it hasn't gotten to that level that you can just eat off the music alone.
Ghana.
I mean, you perform.
Ghana, right?
You be a performer and all that, you get the shows. But even performers are also into marketing wise, doing brand ambassadorship and all those things. So you don't just sit at home. No, I mean, I'm here, I'm working. But at the end of the day, maybe I'll have to go and endorse a product. I have to do this. All is part of the brand you are building. Once you get the fame, you can use it to do a lot of things.
Wow. That's, I mean, the youth are you know. Mom will say, and yes, oh sorry, yes, you have to work your way before I didn't even happen. No, obey a new marketing to just to sustain. Now you mentioned that labels, no, Ghana and some of the labels you were on, no, it didn't favor you.
I mean, a lot of people came my way.
I know you were on 2MG. Which is
Mix Master Gazi.
But Miss Master Gazi is well known here.
And he did a good job with me.
He did a good job. So, but you guys parted with.
I was I was with Gazi for a very long time. Like Gazi is like a brother, so we were all together like a team, YSMR. My current team and Gazi and other people was called YSMR. And then later on, I was signed officially with Mixmaster Gazi for 2 years. It ended, and then the current team took over as Magic Minds.
But say if he did well there, then I believe says Anka. So wanted to also.
We school.
What's in school? School in high school we university or central university,
but high school.
How much am I?
We want now.
It is all to us. It is all to us. Yeah. Okay. It's great. It's great because looking at your career, as long as you keep working at it, your craft, you prevail.
Yeah, I mean, whatever you find yourself doing, and you put the school now, I mean, the more you see at the end, the more you excel. So, you find yourself doing, be consistency, just pray, work hard, that's it. And you say work hard, into me, I'm sorry, I'm not doing me, it's just sad, but I mean, once him said, this is what I actually want, no. Me koko me pem. But then I still remember the reason I started, and I don't give up, and I still come back to do it. Yeah.
So right now, experience when you know, music industry, if you were to give a child, birth to a child, that's all band per se, will follow your footsteps. Will you allow your child?
If my child wants to do music, I won't stop my child.
You won't stop your child?
No.
With all the hardship you went through?
I won't stop my child. I feel like I have been prepared enough. I've been prepared enough and I have experienced a lot of things. And now, I say, if Sankaebi are my parents were in support of my music, and coming BBM bread. You understand? Because my parents saw my talents right from the scratch. Say I'm a good singer. But then they had plans for me. But if they had thought, say, okay, this is what my child wants to be, it'd be a contract, be me for me to shame because my father can get me a lawyer. It'd be a I signed one contract because of pizza. You understand?
Wow.
Yeah.
You signed a contract
because of pizza. I was very late. Like when I came out fresh, 1940, I had the body, but I was a small girl. Like brain-wise, I was a small girl.
And now a full pizza, not a slice.
So I felt like, oh, the way I went to my bed in a restaurant, I don't got to near my pizza. Go for a bit to my shame. Yeah, and then I signed it. I was just lucky enough that my witnesses didn't sign anything. It didn't become a full contract. Yeah. So, and then you say they can buy pizza for me. But then I felt like, oh, you better me more. Like, I was just lucky that my witnesses didn't sign to my family.
Wow.
So if my child wants to do music now, meaning baby, I made an
because you've gone through it.
And it will work.
Wow. That's great. That's great. Now, what say industry industry players? Do you think that they are more bois and mebruno also a musical or more bano? Are they? Because people feel and you mentioned something. People feel and Krofobi or industry they're like puppet masters. Or more a control a pulley plugs. As Nancy guy be a friend of Black Sharif. Or release Sanyo very good. Hammer by out be can ask him. Sako they put all of a sudden boom. So they can do that.
I mean say nipa and nyankopon ne share but and nipa so na edru nipa like because yemfa ne say metina high if Jay-Z decides to tweet about me. I mean, it will open.
Give you the mileage.
Where Jay-Z followers in are going to be like, who is that girl he tweeted about? And you know, it's like that. And so you say, oh, I'll collaborate with Future. And then now, it opens gates. And the same way now, send it to me back positive, you know. Send it to me back negative. Because Obi Oha on Pewa to me can't ascend back up and it goes a long way. Like everybody will just feel like, hey, any club is saying nothing. And sometimes we say, artists be mbuade, but you've never seen the artist disrespecting anybody before. But nipa ba and it goes everywhere. And sometimes too, they say certain things and then I bet that mark be at the social media. So even if somebody wants to use you for a deal or anything, it's like that stigma is around you, and you know we can't use you. So the industry, I don't know whether I should call the industry players or whatever. They make us, they break us, but they should make us because the whole country.
Now somehow can be me yivi binam de busa question. Nancy Anna metie Hits FM. Anna uni Mr. Logic, entertainment pundit. He made a statement. Say Yao Tog, Nyumna Oyeno. He's talented, but the music doesn't make sense. Now the person busa say the comment he made, I want you to, what do you think about it? Anna, at the same time, no, is there a nyumbia because we make sense now we make sense? When it comes to music, it makes sense, and it makes sense.
Well, what I'll say is, Obiane the strategy is the tronium. Yeah, so, and Obiane the fan base. Ebia, what will not make sense to you will make sense to the other person. I might not like some artists, people be a die-hard fan. So for making sense and not making sense, I don't know. But I think I listened to Mr. Logic further explaining himself on Adom TV, and then he was like, if the guy is given time, obey more than what he's doing. That's what he meant. I mean, when critics say something, fans need to be on your back, but it depends on what the artist is going to take from what the person is saying. Mr. Logic has said something about me before when I was coming out. I was on a radio station and he was there as a pundit, and then he came aggressively. He said a whole lot of things. The thing is still on YouTube right now. And that day, by then, I'm matured, you understand? I'm trying to keep my face nice for the cameras, but inside me, I was burning. Because the most difficult thing for an artist is, you understand? But then when I left, Mama Adena and Kaman share, I felt like I need to challenge this thing. And years down the line, this same Mr. Logic sits on radio and talks about me as like I'm one of the best artists in the country. So you listen to things that people say, you don't let it weigh you down, but pick the good sides out of it and work hard. That's how I feel. Like we become a sema, that is how I take it.
Wow. That is something that made me tear and Aqualana as a young boy coming up. A bit to me, a bunabem. And idea me who family say when you listen to music, obi say Kwadwantwi, who's a legend. And Kwalana Omaba no mutie Kwadwantwi, it doesn't make sense to them. It was a we have the recipient. We are encoding and not decoding. Into the streets and they know what they are listening to. It may not make sense to you. I think and that's how man because being powers among Kawasem. I don't know how people are actually understanding the thing though. But it's a only opinion until you don't have to take it personal. Say say no kind design out here. There be being powers among Kawasem. Now we will get a bit personal. How are you in a relationship?
But we are having a relationship right now.
Definitely, we are having a. But I mean, do you have a significant other? And it's so important too. I know people will say the question but I want to know how you manage your career with that.
With that. Managing my career wise, no. I might ask a question that who say. They will say they.
But hold on. You don't check this out.
Like people ask me these questions a lot, but I actually don't know the answer yet.
You don't know the answer yet?
Yeah.
I understand. Because me say your boyfriend. Na say me share new video na you made a statement. Oh my Barbie so me for. And at that time I'll be jealous. I'm like,
jealous of what though?
Because you're putting everything out there, something that belongs to me.
No, but the best is not out there. It was the chest.
But
you can show chest, right?
There's nothing there.
There's nothing here. There's something here.
Okay.
Nothing here.
Okay.
So
it is
chest.
okay to show the chest.
Chest, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I don't like to go nude and stuff. So it was chest. And then it was the visual representation of what I was saying.
Okay.
But then I don't think I'll go in for a boyfriend who will like be like, I'll be just standing in the way of my work.
Okay.
You know.
Okay. Now,
you need to go in for somebody who understands you.
Do you think, say, nudity?
Yeah.
And the way you present, as far as women, the industry, the more body you show, the more skin you show, and the music career,
okay, so obiane ne marketing points.
Yeah.
But then, personally, I feel like who he has to show more skin.
Okay.
I mean, to me, be so for mommy.
Yeah.
You understand? And I want to mean so because at the end of the day, you are influencing a lot of people.
Yeah.
I mean, I mean, when I came out, so we're all feeling like, I have nice body, I can do this. But like, I feel like
yeah.
You know, so if your work is good, I mean, your work can talk for you. You don't, and yet, from and I say the work is good. It will sell. But then, if maybe, like I'm here doing an interview, I'm a different person. But when I'm performing too, it's kind of wild,
act.
Yeah. So you watch where you're going, and then you dress according to where you're going.
Okay.
Yeah.
You released a song, Ayeka, which did great.
Yeah.
As a Ghanaians, you know what they want.
Yeah.
How did you come up with, like, what motivated?
Okay, so
okay.
So I'm out for title to bet near there. So I was just talking about a bear cow or something. Then I realized, oh, a baby boy and confront person bets in a few. So I was just trying to let people know, say, oh, I need two for also could be some mom. And I went to and I said, I mean, Rebecca, I'm on.
I didn't
No.
How did you, in some way,
life experience.
Wow.
Yeah.
In Unim, when it comes to English, with Mashe dictionary, no picky words.
Yeah.
With you, the local dialect now we use, is it the conversation you have with people now? They pick you and I say, your tree dictionary. Or
no, I think that life experience actually shapes you to become something else. Because most of my music, I write it through the experiences I have had with people.
Okay.
Okay. Like, we feel say
yeah, that's the. Yeah.
I'm an Ashanti though.
Okay.
But my whole life in Kumasi, my papa I go school or honomo, and you understand, like first now me country and
okay.
But when I'm doing my music, I try to sit down and write it. I'm selling my local dialect to the international market. Until I'm better compound house bimu da.
Okay.
Na me kai say bia mami we ne be. This is the experience. Bia ni kunu ye me say. I feel like that story can be a music topic.
Okay.
Bia we on ni be say. Those things influence me. I feel like baby I make up for fafa and na nya me de me. Yeah.
Well, etifo mama yen koje. Na mama yen hwe Ayeka. We'll be right back. All right, guys, so we are back having a conversation with the rap goddess, Eno. Now, Eno.
Yeah.
How many albums are you releasing?
I just released my second album.
Second album?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And what's the title saying?
Okay, first one was Yas Antoine.
Yas Antoine.
And the new one is Ladies First. Yeah.
Okay, wow. How many tracks?
10 with one bonus track. So 11.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, nice. And no, a video, no, God is a
God is a woman in the first track.
Okay.
It's the first track on the album.
On the album.
Yeah, God is a Woman.
Which is a hip hop song.
Yeah.
Now, how did you come up with the title? God is a very controversial statement.
How controversial? Like maybe you're saying that.
No, okay, explain it to me. Maybe
Have you seen God before?
I have never seen God before.
You know his or her gender?
I don't.
So what's controversial if I say God is a woman?
Sir.
Okay,
Mami Musa asem. Se nyame eye oba. Adintina ene obo nipa no. Obo Adam. Obema first.
So your band no pebema kan ho na wahye senyesie.
Se na nke besi ho anko mbo even kan ho.
Se no mo de if by no se nye me de me de na yi efi wa kan ho.
Eno.
The thing is, if people say God is a man,
yes.
nobody has a problem with it. But if you say God is a woman, there's a problem. Yeah, I mean, the world don't just, it's not just a member pen existing. We are all here.
Matthias, are you saying, say, there's a possibility, say,
God gives life, right?
Yes, he does.
Women give life, right?
Eno.
It's a question.
Eno.
It's a good. Just answer me. Like, okay, biblically, I wouldn't say God is a man or a woman.
Okay.
The Bible never even stated God is a man.
Yes.
God is
no. He says that He created human being
in His own image.
In His own image, right?
we are not God's
I'm
image.
Coming. In His own image.
Yeah.
And the first person who created was Adam,
which is God's image.
Who is a man, right? And how then. What was the process that we use to or they create or ban or use in a rib?
Yeah. So imagine if we had and everyone image.
You know,
the thing is, I'm not saying that biblically God is a man or woman. But the thing is, when you look at the attributes of God, like God gives life,
yes.
Women gives life. Our body alone gives food.
Yes.
To babies
yeah.
to grow. Our body can actually nurse a life and bring it.
True.
You understand?
True.
So, those kind of things they say about God is all the same things they say about
of
women.
Yeah.
And so I feel like we are the gods on earth. Fine, we will argue about it whether God is a man or a woman because I don't know. But in this industry, in my territory, I am the god of the game. That's it.
Now, that's a great explanation, and I hope you stick to it because most people will make a statement and they won't be able to back it up. But I said, why your homework, pana?
Yeah.
It's great. It's great to have people like you in the industry.
Sure.
Because sometimes stars you to call interview not because one thing is that you have to understand that more represent the public.
Yeah.
What I say? So everything you say, you are saying it on behalf of the public.
Yeah.
And so, but now, to me, a problem.
Yeah.
It's an honor interviewing you. What I say?
Sure.
Now, before I even move forward, I would like for you to introduce your new video, which is God is a Woman.
Okay, so drum roll. Okay, so 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is Eno Barony featuring Ifia. God is a woman. Enjoy.
Brand new exclusive.
Wow, God is indeed a woman. Because as you saw in the video, BBH said God is a woman. Now,
yeah.
What went into this video? This is not a video.
Yeah, a lot. I mean, this is like, you expect say like me name others though, but me I picture something.
Okay.
And it actually came to pass in the video, and I'm so happy because it took months to get this done. And I'm grateful to the producers and the directors who came on board and my management to get this done. Okay. Yeah.
So
and Ifia
featured,
Ifia killed it.
So
she killed the verse and she killed the video.
She did great.
Yeah.
What directing her now? Because knowing that she's a singer, so
no. Ifia is a talent. Ifia is a goddess. Like whenever me and Ifya hook up, it's like magical. It's like we've rehearsed a couple of times, and then we have 2 songs on the album. God is a Woman and Yenti Obia. One is High Life, which is her territory, and God is a Woman, which is my territory. And so it's like Ifya is a goddess. She just blessed me with these tracks. Yeah.
So let's talk about the album. Yenko album. Obi a betro album. It depends on the element they are in, how they are feeling. Into with this album, what motivated, what inspired you to come up with this album?
I started writing this album during lockdown.
Yeah,
and I was like, I actually dedicated myself. Said 2020, I was going to just think about women issues, and so Ladies First is a title that came in my head, and then I felt like and it may feature Mbanko. So the album has no guy on it. I featured Efia, I featured Becca, I featured Wendy Shea, and I featured AK Songstress. I featured Dedeba, G Queen, Queen Bass, Ezatama, rappers. Yeah, so all the songs on the album, amazing songs, talking about love, talking about abuse, like, I mean, abuse should be stopped, domestic violence, things that has to do with women, and also men, everybody, life in general. So the album is so dope.
You know, I'm very glad to see a lot of people do Omoya album, and they just compile hit songs. The album doesn't have direction. Now, listening to you to mention the topics how you touched on, this goes to show that you really know what you are doing. Now, man, you're on a mission.
Yeah, I feel like women issues are the most in the world, but then we talk about it less. Unless BBS and Sana Area Coca. Into the mayor ban and seminar platform now. I mean, I've been fighting all these years to be heard, to get the attention, to be on top. So if I'm on top, I'm a woman too. And you know, what do I use my platform to do? I need to empower my fellow women. I need to tackle the issues that goes on with women. And to me, chance say, my bear Bewana, so my bet you be say me tuneful. I mean, to see an army prime, I have to tackle the issues. Not an army, so maybe and now menu, so we can solve something.
Now, one thing Ghanaians are used to are commercial songs. When they are coming out with an album, because say first single, what will draw people in. And looking at our industry, people and the listeners pay so much attention to commercial music. A man who chooses the first song off the album to be hip hop.
I feel like original stuff stays. They didn't bet me but originality stays. I mean, anything that is real is not threatened. And you know, if I put in great peace and great works, I'm actually the yes or way and I'm not fast time no. But yes, on everybody's jamming to their songs. And you know, I wanted the great pieces and stuff. Maybe I've done a song for mothers. Nobody really pays attention to it now, but it will be an annual song. Anytime there's Mother's Day, they will play it, and somebody's commercial song will be lost. You get it? And you know, you do things, you don't think just today, but I think about when Eno is actually Eno, and maybe I'm on stage and it's like an advice I'm giving to the young girls, and it's like an old song I did.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Eno, you wow.
Yeah.
Sarkodie is right. You shouldn't be labeled as because your mindset, anyway, the way you think about things, is just beyond. Now, where do you see yourself? Let me say in the next 10 years. The reason why I'm asking this is because people say in the industry, and my career, and shut down. In the end, it doesn't. So I'm asking, where do you see yourself? Where do you want to be?
I mean, the next 10 years. I'll be having family with my kids and stuff, but then I really want to be like some kind of the mouthpiece of African music, not just the music, but African women in general, because so to do certain things for African women. The dream was to lead, and then it started from Ashaiman ghettos, and then to Tema, Accra, Kumasi, Ghana, and now Africa has got to know of me and all. And see what's next. The next thing is to actually use my music to influence, not just Enyum, but then societal issues. Yeah, that's what I want to be doing in the next 10 years.
Now, we had a great conversation. I would like to ask you 3 questions. Me bo edina, no what kind of first thing that comes to mind?
Okay.
Are you ready? We are ready. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Shatawale.
Dancehall.
Sarkodie.
Rap.
Nanado.
Aek. Can we do it again?
Okay, let's start with you. Shatawale.
Yeah, Dancehall.
Sarkodie.
Rap.
Nanado.
No, you know.
Okay, now the last one.
Okay.
Chene Jonas.
I was just looking at a video and the one was like grass.
It's like grass. Anyone who say grass and kwa. That's what she see.
I just looked at a video and the man wanted to advise Chene Jonas and he was like, grass in Tina. So I just can't take it off my head. I'm crying.
Wow. It's so amazing having you on this platform. Mommy, my time never cooling down.
Are we still on air? I'm crying.
Hey, grass and go. Maybe I'm a grass and go. So now, Eno, what would you like to say to the female? I don't know. I shouldn't even say the females.
Yeah.
What would you like to say to the artists who are now coming up?
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna say, and your grass and go. Yeah. So once you make your mind that this is actually what you want to do, never give up. Because just fight and pray more.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not really somebody who always prays like Masari, but I have times that I pray and I feel like God actually listens to me. So pray more.
You know, that was supposed to be my last question, but I can't answer me. I'm mama train. I went to a church.
Yeah.
And pastor Nekan said, if you want to rule here, you have to consult. Which is according to the Bible, which is the devil is the one in charge. So do you think, say, you can do this music and reign without consulting to?
I feel like even the devil answers to God.
Okay.
So the devil is powerless. Even though he's here, human beings have been given the authority to rule the earth. Do you understand? And so the devil is powerless unless you give the devil like a coin. And he can also use you, especially musicians. Sometimes, Lucifer himself was a musician.
Yes.
And so sometimes pride sets in and then you start to do certain things and you feel like, oh, God has opened the way for me. But it leads you to do different things. No matter what we do, people think when you hold the mic and you are preaching from the Bible, that is the only thing you are a preacher. We are also preaching. Because if I sit here and I tell you that, I'm preaching to you. You need to ask God, wherever you are going for a show or anything, principalities and everything rule that place. Ask God to give that land to you. You will rule it.
So you don't necessarily have to go to
the devil. Do you know where the devil is? It drove for the come away adverts.
Wow, Eno, your last words.
Yeah, so keep supporting my music and my journey. It's Eno Barony. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, the most important thing, and stream my music from all digital platforms. And the album, Ladies First. Go get it. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.